Hello, we're Team K and we would like to present to you the proactive password checker for minors that we designed. Firstly, let us talk about passwords in general. They are not a new concept, and even though they are simple, incorporating them turns out to be quite effective, especially given the increased usage of computers in today's society. And despite the fact that they promote security, cracking them could be sometimes straightforward. Currently, there are two distinct ways of acquiring passwords: by targeting the human element or by using techniques and tools to obtain and crack the passwords. The first approach involves skills known as phishing or shoulder surfing, whose main aim is getting passwords by either tricking the users into sharing them or by observing or recording the users inputting their passwords. The second approach tends to be more technical as it focuses directly on the password and how to crack it. The following are some of the most common password cracking techniques. Brute force is a trial and error attack that checks all possible combinations of characters one after another. Dictionary attacks attempt to break through the authentication by checking each word from a dictionary as a password until the whole file is scanned. Mangling is a technique that is used to build a new dictionary from an existing one and applying transformation rules to words it contains. And lastly, Markov chain based attacks. Their passwords are usually made of pronounceable substrings and/or sequences of keys that are close on the keyboard. This type of attack attempts to exploit such behavior by building a list of probable passwords.
In order to make the design suitable for our stakeholders, we conducted a thorough research on the target users. According to the Family Law Reform Act from 1969 and the Age of Legal Capacity Scotland Act from 1991, a minor in the United Kingdom is a person under the age of 18. As children become more and more involved in social networking sites and online games, it is very important to teach them how to create strong and efficient passwords that can reduce the risk of potential cyber threats. When designing any user interface for minors, not only the technical but also the social and psychological aspects must be considered. Numerous studies show that software developers need to take into account this new wave of young users as they may not be used to computers and websites. Thus, this means that the younger the user, the higher the risk of creating inefficient passwords and exposing to potential cyber threat is. A research conducted by EU Kids Online reveals that the main misuse of personal data experienced by UK minors is because of their passwords. Some of the children had personal information leaked, and others were subject to impersonation by someone else. Every minor can follow some of the common tips for securing a password, such as never share your password, do not use the same password for all accounts, use long passwords and include numbers, capital letters, and symbols. Do not use simple dictionary words, do not write down your password, and do not fall for phishing attacks.
In conclusion, the above use cases can help minors create strong passwords by incorporating immediate and easy to understand feedback with respect to their input. Children are also more likely to follow the instruction if an explanation is received regarding their password choices and whether they are weak or strong. In other words, showing them that it will take a certain amount of time to guess the password. Furthermore, the design that we produced make use of different facial expressions alongside colors and tips. They all yield intuitive and useful proactive password checker that can be used by minors, even from distant age groups.